Well, so the student did win the contest, and I have her question here. So what was the pivotal moment in your high school career that inspired you to explore young adult writing compared to nonfiction or adult fiction? And what event in college drew you to fiction writing?
Well, the answer that I gave her, because there wasn't one thing that made me think that I wanted to write for young adults. I was a teenager at the time, so I liked writing about other teenagers. But the story that I told her today was, there was an incident in high school. It was 11th grade. I had honors English. I had a very flamboyant teacher. I went to Downingtown, which is now Downingtown West. Yay! So she was quite an interesting teacher, my English teacher. And we had to do our first papers. And I think it was about like the Fountainhead or something, like something really dry and complicated and whatever. So we turn them in, and she pulls me aside once she's handing them back. And she's like, "I need to talk to you." And I was like, oh God, I have a run-on. I thought I had a run-on or a fragment, which got you an F, got you an automatic F. So she goes up and she's like, "Now, your writing is exquisite. I was wondering," and she kind of talked like this. She's like, I think that you don't have to write the papers this year if you don't want to. You can just work on your novel. And I was like, what? I was like, what grade are you going to give me? Like, will I just get A's? Like, I was so, and this was maybe one of the first teachers that said, "You're a good writer and maybe you should do this." I didn't really pay attention to her. I was kind of afraid of her. So I wrote the papers. I did not work on a novel. But that was a really funny incident from high school that sort of made me think, maybe I'll write books. I'm not sure I had an incident in college that made me want to write for YA versus adult. I always liked writing about teenagers. It's such a emotional time. There's lots of firsts. You're going through a lot of tumultuous situations. There's lots of stuff going on. And I think that's like it was a really fun thing for me to explore. So I just started writing that, and I am still writing it. So, yeah.
Great. So we just